went to Dollar General for some reason. Well, luckily for him, people keep joining. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the season opener for the Roddcar Truck Tour. Got 25 laps here at the fastest track on the service. Almost 3 miles in length. Martinsville on absolute crack. 25 laps, the top 8, and a points provisional will make it to tonight's feature. And as always, TrackCams22.com providing tonight's camera angles. We're going to go ahead and get right into qualifying here. And the only man out on track is Joshua McQuiggan at the moment. Super Speedway qualifying, not really the most important thing, especially 25 laps. These guys will have plenty of time to make their way up towards the front. But at the moment, 13 drivers have elected to qualify. Currently on pole is Ryan Doucette in the 077 machine. Who's the provisional? I have no clue, because it's going off of last season's points, I believe. So that's a fantastic question. I will alert everybody as soon as I find out. I could look it up. but that will take some digging because I would have to pick through the list. And there's McQuiggan spinning out as we have around 2.5 minutes. 27 in points down. All right. Let's take a look at the list here. My associate is late on his first broadcast this season. He's at Dollar General a mile down the road, so we'll see if those low prices were worth it. But season 26 standings, if we go to it, 27th on down, that would be McElroy's 29th, Andrew Cootie 28th, Tyler Duvall, Bobby Blazer are tied for 26th. So I believe it would be Christopher B. Williams, I believe. Hello, Rebel. How you doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Got a couple of mixed up field here. Got some rookies, got some past winners. I believe we have some pro drivers and maybe even a champion. I believe I saw that wanted to get in on the action here. I don't think he actually joined, though, in Corey Henry. So, but for those that don't know, the Roddcar Truck Tour, kind of a revamped LCQ, where obviously the rookies and non-locked in will have to race if they want to make the feature, but it also gives some of the ringers a chance to come in and show off what they know. Spending all my money on my own birthday gift, but nothing new with that. Well, you gotta treat yourself. I have never raced here. It's just super speedway. It's not that hard. Jacob Roth going out on track with a minute left. We'll see if he can actually get a time in or not. Running the NASCAR on Fox Ford scheme. Very nice. Yes, but Ryan Doucette has a pro license, and he is on top of the board, so not a huge shock there. Don't know if he'll get a lap, and it doesn't appear that he will. But
sounds incredibly bored without
hey, look at that! My associate has made it back from Dollar General. With a low, were the low prices worth it?
I didn't go in.
Yes, but as always, my co-commentator Art has joined the booth. I was just getting ready to say, in lieu of you, we have the next best thing in Corbin Simmons, who will be our in-car reporter tonight.
He's garbage.
I mean, you are currently dead last on the time charts. Yeah, Jacob Roth did not get a time.
20.
Let's take a look at your starting grid here this evening. Ryan Doucette on pole by 1/100th of a second exactly. Harry Tiller, Lucas Plessel make up row 2. Francisco Scaramuza, I actually said that right. Christopher Williams make up row 3. Cameron Hurt, Rod Flagg, the man, the myth, the legend, the league owner, our boss, row 4. Rocky Boyd, Michael Moody, row 5, and on down. All the way down to Joshua McQuiggan in 15th. Got a couple of our own in here tonight, Tyler Duvall and Corbin Simmons. Down
and
in
Dean
24th.
Clavitt.
Dean Clavitt's in here too? Oh, look at he's 19th.
Why is he 1776 Motorsports? That is a YJ brother right there.
Yes, because the Roddcar teams aren't updated. That's why. Because this project file doesn't have the teams.
No, you're a terrible
so it's
person.
Just whatever they had originally is what they got. So 8 plus 1. You using ATVO? No, I'm using SDK.
Yeah, my bad about being late. Went and did a little grocery shopping. Train slowed me down. Ordering food slowed me down. I was, a couple minutes.
Yeah, I looked at ATVO, and then it was just far more confusing than SDK. So here we are.
Everything's confusing to you.
You know, looks like everyone gridded up. Oh, Corey Henry is a late entrance. We'll see if he's actually able to get in. So we will have a past champion in the field here this evening.
Roddcar logo transitions.
Yes, that would be brilliant. I love a good transition.
No.
You
Sure.
should transition already, Max.
Okay.
You really opened yourself up for that one.
I really didn't. That was you guys that did that.
You said the words, we just put it together.
Nope.
I was hoping Art would say it, so I didn't have to.
I'm supposed to be professional. You can't do this to me.
Oh, brother, you guys stink. That's
Who
what
are
I
you?
think. I'm the lead broadcaster here this evening.
You're always the lead broadcaster. I'm the funny man.
We
You're
have
also
fan
late.
favorites Dylan Dreiling and Devin Lesnaski in the field.
Lesnaski! I'm never going to say his name right, but I love him.
Yeah. Very familiar faces throughout this field. Dean Clavitt, Jacob Roth, Scott Warren, Luigi
Corbin Simmons is a weapon.
Gonzalez, Rocky Boyd. A couple newcomers, Francisco Scaramuza. Haven't seen him too often. Michael Moody, I believe, is making his Roddcar debut.
I think I have beef with him. I'm not sure.
And then Ryan Doucette,
Last
who
name
put it
sounds
on poll, obviously making his debut here this evening. We will have 25 laps, or 40 minutes, whichever occurs first. I certainly hope it's 25 laps, but you just never know. You just don't. At number 11, Better Do Good. Corbin Simmons bringing up the rear. Pace truck is off. And we
Corbin.
are underway into the Geico restart zone. We're already blocking 3 wide in the back, it looks like. The 76 of Scott
Oh, God.
Warren.
Who was in the wall back there?
That was-
my Corbin?
That was Corbin.
I did not hit the wall. Scott did some weird shit in front of me.
The 85 Scaramuza already on the high side.
3 by 3 by 3. See Rod Flag jumping up top to help out. This is the front 4 broken away single file. Already got guys
17
dipping
on
out.
the apron. 17's about to get turned. Oh, no.
Devin Lesnaski thought about dropping back. Gathers it up. And Ryan Doucette going to be challenged heading into turn number 3 by the 045 on the outside of Lucas Plessel. And Tyler Lonan, who you saw jump up into that third lane, has made up 8 spots on the opening lap.
At least there's one Iowa doing well here. Lucas Plussel's going to lead this lap.
With help from Tyler Lonan, if Iowa football had as good an offense as... Oh, and he turned
Oh, he
him!
gets turned!
Oh, Andrew Cootie takes a piece of it. The 45, he led the opening lap, and his engine blows immediately after that.
That has to be one of the worst jinxes ever. Oh, no!
Wow. I was just getting ready to say, if Iowa football could move the ball as well as Tyler Lonan moved that truck up to the front, they would have done something this year, but unfortunately they didn't. The 095 coming down to block. Alexander Balderas. And further on back, have some cars snapping up the racetrack. I believe that's the 169 of Harry Tiller. It's actually the 80 of Michael Moody, excuse me. But Alexander Balderas going to lead lap number 2. Does he get turned immediately?
I hope.
I don't think so. I think he's going to make it.
That is a rough transition into the corners. You can
Looks
see
like we got a
all the trucks.
pack of about 15, 16 cars. All the way back to Devin Lesnaski and our very own Corbin Simmons, who's immediately flying underneath the
Did
apron.
he just get...
Corbin, what's happening?
He just
Yeah,
got turned by the 16.
Rocky Boy's about to eat some shit.
Oh, jeez. You can see the transition there. The 64 banged off the bottom side of the apron. We'll be seeing a lot of that tonight here in the feature race with the next-gen cars.
Oh,
Yo 95 goes up to block. He's going to get put 3 wide. No help in the middle. Now the 22's coming to help.
I can now happily... Oh, someone's getting turned
Oh,
outside.
Dylan Dreiling, 22. Tyler Davala in it. Michael Moody. Caution is out. The 14 still getting hit. Rod Flag is involved. Lesnaski. Rex late. Blown engine on the 14 machine. Let's take a look at what happened here. I
believe Lesnaski started that.
I don't actually see a 22 on our roster tonight, so we got a case of a fake number. Let's take a look here.
Just go look at Lesnaski and see what happened. Oh, that's a
That
great
was
shot.
Wesley Parker. Let's see what on board with what he saw.
Pretty sure he saw the outside wall.
Yep. Pushing Alexander Balderas, and he just gets turned immediately. Joshua McQuiggan heavily damaged as well.
Good to hear.
Let's take a look at who this specifically was that started it. I believe it was Francisco Scaramuza. That's why, because he has the 85 on our software 22 in game. So let's take a look at what he did here to cause this
I told
incident.
you like 5 minutes ago what happened.
I did not. What happened?
Dylan Drilling came up the track.
Did he?
If you pay attention, I hate you.
There we go. He does, in fact, come up the track. He has admitted it as such in chat. The 22 gets turned. Oh, and then Tyler Davala jumps in late. And a whole host of others get involved. Very big incident here. Less than 5 laps into tonight's event. Good news for Corey Henry, though, who's going to join late and get all his laps back. Obviously, the rule is under caution. You can just wave yourself around the pace car. It blew up. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's multiple cars that have blown up in 5 laps. It's quite impressive.
It's gonna be real interesting to see the beat between Rocky Boy the Third and Corbin Simmons.
Oh, the 44, yeah. Luigi Gonzalez said he blew up, and here he is, in fact, on the apron.
I
Dougie
shoved
Energy car.
Rocky all the way into pit road.
There you
He understands my feelings.
go. Does he? Hey, you had an opening couple of laps. So this is actually the first wreck. Going all the way back. Oh, and he just got shoved to the outside wall by Lesnaski.
Oh, Lesnaski.
Oh. You're going to need some help. Get over the horn, maybe ask Dylan Dreiling to help out and give you a push down pit road.
He said something over race chat, so hopefully it's getting help.
You drove under a car on lap number 2. The lights are still on the pace car. Let's take a look here. Christopher B. Williams.
Actually, Dylan Drilling is helping out Luigi.
That is what you love to see. There's you missing the second wreck. When did you drive under somebody? Ah, here we go. Yeah, and then that kind of accordion effect kicked off.
Always Christopher B. Williams' fault. The worst of the Williams brother
You
trio.
cannot make the Williams brothers look bad.
But he constantly does.
Hate to see it. Blimp view.
Wimp.
64 of Tyler Lonin, one of the few Toyotas in the field, and he's taken that up 10 spots to the race lead. Jacob Roth sitting in 4th. Your biggest mover so far tonight, up 15 spots. And Rod Flag, the man that puts all this together, currently sits last after 4 laps completed. Down 17 spots. Your biggest loser, Francisco Scaramuzzi, down 18 spots tonight. But it is early. There is time to get back into this race.
Well, I believe Rod Flag is sitting out to be able to better throw cautions and be an admin.
It's respectable. Yeah, but Corey Henry is now back on the lead lap. He will catch the pack.
There's something very nice that I would like to point out. Look at the deck lid of the number 15 truck.
Dean Clavitt.
Yes.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything on the deck lid?
No, it was an all-black paint scheme.
Oh my god, you need to update training paints.
I did that, and nothing happened.
You need to do better. All right.
Anywho, Pacetrack's going to make the hard left-hand turn. Tyler Lonin going to bring us down.
You've heard what Christopher said.
He was just saying that to you, not to me.
I know.
Pretty even restart by the front four. Looks like Jacob Roth's going to shove the 77 a little bit harder than the 095 of Alexander Balderas. As these guys already start to fan out 3 wide through the middle. I believe that's Harry Tiller. There it was, right through the middle. As these paint schemes continue to update. Corbin Simmons up there on the high side.
The only time Corbin's ever been high.
As we are 3 wide for the race lead. Lonin on the bottom, Doucette in the middle. Dean Clabbett looking up top.
Jacob Roth getting left out to dry in the middle. Nowhere to go.
We do see the deck lid of the 15 truck finally. He's up there pushing the 7 machine.
Hey, you can finally see what's on the back of it. It's that beautiful YJ logo.
Indeed it is. Tyler Lonin going up to block the run of Jacob Roth in the 27. You would think this is the last lap with how some of these guys are blocking. Trying to get into the show tonight.
Tyler Lonin is leaving a big
Oh!
hole, and he...
Huge contact!
Oh, Doucette, keep it straight on the apron! Oh, he's still wrecking! He kept it straight!
Caution is out, though. As we wreck it further back, it's our very own Dean Clabbett who gets the worst of it.
Well, here's my chance to shill. If you like that YJ on that car, you can always go get it at pjmediamerch.com. I wanted to do that earlier, but your training paints was broken.
Oh, and he just gets run over. Oh, no.
McElroy!
Oh, McElroy.
Hurt YJ. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Tyler Davala has manually disconnected.
He was involved in 2 wrecks within 9 laps, so no more fast pairs. Oh, and yeah. Dean checked up. McElroy had no idea.
Oh, yeah. That's big on Dean.
Dean, preemptive checkup potentially. I love you, though. Here's Tyler Davala. Sees everything happening in front of him. Huge contact. Corbin Simmons involved. All of our drivers are involved in this wreck. That's pretty impressive, I won't lie.
I'm kind of glad that I'm late. I was going to be in this race.
Wesley Parker. Let's take a look here at what happened to him. Looks like he's going to get a shot. Harry Tiller's going to drift up in front of Harry Tiller, get turned.
It seems to be pretty dangerous to, do a little too close bump draft. And a lot of these guys through these corners take really bad bounces.
They're drifting up, letting people get underneath them. Yeah, let's take a look on board here with Ryan Doucette. And what this man did coming out of turn number 2.
Watch him try and save it for half the track.
Well, he's just going to get slammed and then hit at an awkward angle. And look at the car control. Absolutely amazing.
There's a reason he's got a pro license.
That was a good save.
McQuiggan manually disconnected too.
Looks like Lonin gets a bad bump here. 27 tries to take it 3 wide, thinks better of it, comes up and gets him in the left rear, turns Lonin down into the 77. 195 of Alexander Balderas doesn't have enough time to react. And kind of a chain reaction there. So Jacob Roth, your new leader. Up 19 spots. Scott Warren up 20.
Where's Corbin Simmons?
Not sure right now.
18th.
I'm gonna go to the end of the line.
Why is
Man's
that?
just out here for a war of attrition.
I wasn't gonna make it back around, so I had to pit early.
Interesting.
Wow. Corbin, when you get a new paint scheme to update those logos?
Yeah, I thought before I got on, I'm like, man, I need to get those changed. I'll just message Gavin after the race.
We're a media company now.
Yeah, but 3 drivers already out of this race. We are down to 22 remaining. Michael Moody Last of those on track in the 80 machine. As he gets past Wesley Parker. And Ryan Doucette, who's fixing his damage. But everyone that's on track is on the lead lap. So here Cameron
It
Hurt.
is. It's moon car rules. If you're a lap down, if a caution comes out, you get your laps back. You just got to get them manually.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate to do it at iRacing Super Speedway, you know. You're multiple laps down. It's kind of a chore to get them back.
Don't get lapped for it.
If only it was that simple.
It really is. Just don't.
It looks like
Say
Wesley
no to being
Parker
lapped.
is going to either just try and get all his damage fixed, or he potentially could be retiring from this race as he goes a lap down. Ryan Doucette beats the pace car, still with some left rear damage there on the 77 machine. As Corey Henry's trying to do a last to first challenge here this evening. Evan Lesnaski up to 4th. Wesley Parker is actually back out on track. And will be getting his laps back here. Dean Clavitt makes it back out. Perfectly new truck. Lights are out on top of the pace track. We will be going back to green flag racing this time. Bye.
You need to stop doing the pacing stuff. This track's too big.
Well, if they would quit wrecking, we wouldn't have this issue.
But they're bad.
There's a reason they're in the LCQ, but that's just me.
Jacob Roth, Christopher B. Williams, Corey Henry, Dylan Drelling, Scott Warren, Rocky Boyd, Persons, Dean, Cootie. All of those are main drivers.
Yeah, I know. They're obviously here as a ringer.
Because they're bad.
Okay.
It's because
Every
they can opt
one
in
of
to
them.
race this, right? You know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we explained the rules already.
he-
Pace truck is off. Takes the hard
Juice.
left-hand turn. Jacob Roth is
Dude.
going to lead us down.
Did you explain that the LC or the truck tour actually pays out now?
I did not do that. 25 to past champions, 20 for past winners, 15 for drivers, and then 10 for rookies. So there is monetary gain on the line here this evening.
And there is a championship. Like these drivers, like if they, I believe it's 5 opt-ins for normal, like standing drivers. But if you compete well enough, you're given a provisional to compete in the truck series to compete for a championship.
Christopher B. Williams was lined up all over Jacob Williams. No surprise they're out to a good restart here.
Jacob Roth.
As it looks like everyone up to, well, Michael McElroy's losing the pack, but Cameron Hurt down in 19th is still with the pack, so everyone has a shot. We get into that top 9, still 13 laps to go. Plenty of time to make your moves. Plenty of space to make your moves.
Look who's making his move. Corbin Simmons.
He said it's time to go. Up to
And
9th
he's going
all
to the
by
back.
himself.
He went
Yeah,
high
the
side.
move was to go to the back.
Now do the do. You got to get up there.
What happened to Christopher B. Williams? He went from leading to, or fighting for the lead to falling out of the top 10 almost. He had dropped. Oh, wow, the top 10 is actually separated. What happened?
Nobody
Why is
knows.
there 2 packs?
Tyler Lonning gets way out of line.
I think everybody
Losing
behind
spots.
the Damisher staying off.
Yeah, but just as we had mentioned that, they kind of split themselves in half, but they should be able to draft back up to each other. Andrew Cootie is going to be used as a bridge, separating the 2 packs. But Ryan Doucette leading this second pack in 14th. All the way down to Michael McElroy. So the top 20 are all drafting together.
Dylan Drelling is leading this race. Baldares is pushing with his heart right now.
He's going to immediately look to the inside, though, and try and take that lead away. Jacob Roth peaks middle. Gets better of it. Falls back in line, give the lead to the 095 as we come to 10 laps to go. Look at the run from
Christopher B.
Williams
Williams.
with help from Tyler Lonin. Here comes screaming up out the outside. They split Dylan Dreiling and the 16 machine of Rocky Boyd.
Now the middle's got a little bit of a run there. They're maintaining. I am shocked with that high side being able to keep up with 2 trucks. Now they're falling.
Yep, they're going to fall back in line just in front of the 85. Francisco Scaramuzzi gave him just enough room. Alexander Balders comes up to cover the middle. Looking pretty squirrely. Drelling's going to come down. Oh, the 095 thought about a block.
He got him back.
10 laps to go, boys. Save it for the last lap.
It's still 30 miles to go.
It helps when you're going 230 miles an hour. They're going to approach the lap traffic here of Wesley Parker.
That can only go well.
Outside lane starting to get organized again.
Wesley Parker just said, I'm holding the bottom.
Not a bad place to be if you're not locked in. Leading the inside line, not a whole lot can happen to you unless someone gets thrown from the outside. Real possibility, but I like my chance on the bottom. Oh, the 095, just like we said it. Oh, Corbin Simmons involved.
What in the world was that?
Instantaneous meltdown.
That has to be one of the worst cases of netcode I have ever seen.
Well, we are at iRacing Super Speedway. Let's take a look. Oh, and nobody touched the 095. Tyler Lonin gets screwed. Corbin Simmons screwed. Francisco Scaramuzzi gets screwed. Wesley Parker gets saved. I believe Michael McElroy runs into that. Maybe there at the end.
Forgot Dean just sits in the... We should have Dean in here sooner.
Corbin does get hit again. Right at the end.
There's nothing I could have done there.
Really, like the fact that wreck happened was so dumb.
Let's take a look here.
Because it wasn't even anyone's fault.
Go on board with Rocky Boyd. He's just going to see Balderas just turn in front of him.
Corbin?
Yep, nobody touched him.
Why didn't you help me earlier in the freaking middle start of the race?
I didn't know it was you, honestly.
Jeez, Uncle Crow.
I'm sick as hell.
Well, I'm glad you almost got hooked.
I think his race is done now, Dean.
I'm done now.
Good.
Oof.
Dean!
There's infighting. Oh, yeah, look, the 27 did not leave the bottom at all. So nothing the 85 machine could have done here. Francisco tries to check up. Car just drifts right in front of his lane. And there's our very own Corbin Simmons. You guys retired from the race.
Dean, I'm about to put Dean back in timeout.
Corbin didn't help a teammate.
He didn't. We didn't. Like Max didn't know you were in here. I knew you were in here.
Why didn't you relay the message?
I did.
Oh,
But Corbin's also in the middle of dying.
Yeah, I'm sick as hell.
just get a better immune system.
I
Corbin, go
just
figure out who the
finish
points
race
provisional is
right
for
now.
us.
Pass.
No, go do that. You're the stats guy.
I've already left the session.
Yeah, but you could just figure out who the points provisional is by watching the stream.
Ugh, this sounds
Alright,
tough.
well, here, okay, so Dylan's leading, Jacob, Corey, so
There's gotta
Rocky
be-
one.
there's gotta-
Rocky, Devin, Cameron, Lucas,
Well, the
Moody.
problem.
It's
Like,
got to
the big
be
problem we're having
McElroy,
right now
actually, I think. Or Cootie. No, it'd actually be Andrew Cootie.
Well, is Cootie not locked in?
Let's see
No, he's
here.
locked in.
Did he get a
There's
provisional
a
for the
bunch of
main
guys that are
race?
already locked in. through last
Yeah, that's what.
season's points.
Like looking at this list is really hard to really determine because they can just opt in to race whenever they want. This isn't the actual LCQ.
Well, just look at the entry list. It'll say like under the truck announcements.
Corey
Go
Henry
on.
was 25th
actually-
in points. Yeah, because season 26 points apply for the first 5 races of this season. So looking at that, it'd be Bobby Blazer, who's not here. Tyler Davala, actually, I believe, is not going to get it because he's multiple laps down and out of the race.
Yeah, he laughed.
And Bobby Blazer was given the put in because someone else opted out.
And then
I think Davala too. Actually, Davala should be in because
Like Max, I don't know if you paid attention, but you're in IROC.
interesting. Yeah, I knew. I did know
that's a
that,
big part now.
but I gotta assign the paint scheme because I think Cootie gets in. Let's check the opt-outs. I know this is super unprofessional, but
I'm sure Davala's in on
no,
it.
but it goes down to Bobby Blazer. But then Andrew Cootie requested a provisional, so I believe it would go to Michael McElroy, in 29th in points.
Good to McElroy.
Something like that.
But he's got to stay on lead lap.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically,
There's nobody British here, Mo. They can't hurt you. I believe.
What?
Look what Mo said in chat. Yeah, Francisco Scaramuzzi is out. Alexander Balderas, I believe.
Max, are you dumb?
What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't see what Christopher said. No.
Well, no. I mean, you said there's no one British here.
What are you talking about?
In our chat, no, but in the race, yes.
That's not. I'm talking about our chat, dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry Tiller to
making sure.
Bennett
Sometimes
under
you
yellow.
act up.
I'm shocked. Dylan Dreiling leading this race, though. We're going to be restarting with 5 laps to go. You love to see it.
Where's pace car at?
Middle of the backstretch. Straight middle of the backstretch.
Why would I help you?
Art.
Art wasn't even going to help me tonight. He was at Dollar General.
I was.
Unreal.
I can't wait for this to be over. I'm gonna eat my Arby's roast beef and cheddar.
Nah, I can't agree with some Arby's. Everyone hates on Arby's, and they can go get bent.
Like, what's wrong with a little bit of roast beef?
I, for one, love roast beef. That's all I'm going to say. A good roast beef sandwich with a Jamocha milkshake, it cannot be topped. It can, but it's still pretty good. It's pretty good, okay? I like
Let's go back
Arby's.
green.
I hope you're right. Yeah.
I probably will, honestly.
There's still 5 laps for y'all to wad them up. I'm sure y'all will.
I'm really
Pace truck is off.
We only got one green light checkered.
Let's go.
Dylan Dry leading us down. It's a decent start. Got Corey Henry behind him. Jacob Roth with Rocky Boy behind him as they head off into turn number 1.
Lesnaski blinking and a terrible start, so the inside line is kind of not great.
They were compromised.
And there's no Robert Norman here, so Dylan Dreiling should be fine.
Oof.
He doesn't like the field.
All he's got to do is lead that inside line. So Wesley
He
Parker
just
getting
needs to
out of
hold the
dodge.
bottom.
Andrew Cootie trying to make a move through the middle. Harlanen trying to come back through the field, as is our pole sitter Ryan Doucette.
Corbin, I think you're just bad.
Have you considered not wrecking? As we come to 4 laps to go, now we're starting to get spread out. 3 wide up top. Scott Warren with help. Our very own Dean. That's not Dean. I'm just kidding. Yes, it is Dean. You're right next to Harry
Yeah,
Tiller.
it is me.
Thank you, sir. And help from Christopher B. Williams. 3 wide. Right around the battle for the transfer spot. Woo. Cootie comes up the block. 27 of Jacob Roth getting a great shove from Rocky Boyd. Down the back straightaway, 3 by 3 by 3. Corbin, it's called a simulator, by the way.
Oh, we are 4 wide.
4
Scott
wide, Andrew
Warren.
Cootie. Making it 4 wide for a second before getting the heck out of there.
I don't think he made it 4 wide. I think he got forced 4 wide.
Yeah, I think I accidentally bumped into him.
I said accidentally. We know how we think about Cootie.
3 laps to go.
Oh, no. I got into Scott and he got into Cody.
Coming off of turn number 2. See that inside line has the momentum for now.
Corey Henry jumps up to the middle lane.
And now he's going to lead that middle lane all the way from last. Didn't even get to his grid on time. Now coming down to block the bottom. He's to the lead. Ooh. Now give it to Scott Warren from the outside line. He's going to come down. Block that inside line.
Corey Henry really wants to go to that.
Oh,
Dylan Dreiling turned!
Oh, a huge impact for Dylan Dreiling.
Dylan Dreiling.
Huge. Oh, my goodness.
Dylan Dryling has
Towed
towed.
immediately.
Oh,
my
my.
goodness.
Ryan, sorry if I got into you there too much.
We were coming to 2 laps to go, and that just wasn't going to work. We see here Scott Warren had just taken
I think it was
the lead.
another
Let's go.
netcode incident.
Devin.
You can see here the 5's trying to make a
Oh,
move
no.
up. No, he doesn't. Oh, and then the 83.
What happened, Dean?
I'm trying to slow down for the pace car, and Devin Lanaski decides to like, nah.
Oh, no. Yeah, let's see here. You see Corey Henry thinks about making a move up. Oh, and that's just netcode. It had nothing
It was
to do with that.
another amount of, like, oh my god.
Immense netcode. Rocky Boy trying to give a shove. And there's nothing touching Dylan there. And the 83 machine going to come up across the track. Smack into Harry Tiller. Ryan Doucette gets put in the wall. Oh, and Tyler Lawton, we missed that. He has also left this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my good. The 83 and a 64 moment of silence. This is nowhere. Oh my goodness.
I decided to go watch the incident between Devin and Dean. Dean has to make evasive maneuvers.
I saw him coming too. I was like, Devin.
Nowhere for the 64 machine to go happens right in front of him, trying to make an evasive maneuver. Race is over. Race is over.
No, it's not.
For Tyler Lawton, it certainly is.
Oh, and yeah, screw him.
Everyone confused. And I was like, yeah, it's over.
No, got one attempt at green white jacket.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got to interview the winner too.
Yeah, we do.
I hope it's Harry Tiller.
Ooh, I'm
I
sorry.
hope it's Devin Lesnaski, honestly.
And then on board here with Dylan Dryling, who's going to go for a wild ride out of turn number 4.
I also don't know how I made it through
Oh
that.
my goodness.
I got damaged. I think I'm down on horsepower, honestly. I'm at 1180.
That man went spinning like a Beyblade.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. We only have 30 seconds of required.
Luigi's in it?
Only.
He gonna win?
Let's take a look here. That's pretty bent up, but
He might blink his way to a win.
I got a shot. Indeed you do, Luigi. Indeed you do. Take a look
If
what
you
happened.
got 4 wheels and an engine, you got a shot.
Now, this is also going to happen right in front of the 44 machine. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Trouble. Now, Ryan Doucette's looking like he's pretty good up top all by himself. Put in the wall.
Those are the worst. Where, like, there's no sign of it coming. You just get smacked.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I went down the blow, and I was right behind him.
Oh my goodness. Luigi is back out on track. I can confirm. Better hurry up to catch that pace car.
Alright. 1 green, white checker. Let's make our pick. Who's winning the race?
The race has been extended for the green light jacket. I'm going to
Make
go with Corey Henry, last to first challenge.
Devin Lesnaski.
All right.
I also didn't even realize Corey was in here.
He joined like 2 seconds before grid started.
I know. I saw him disconnect and connect. I was like, oh my goodness.
Hey, Corbin, you still on here?
Yeah.
Who's your pick to win the race? 1 green, white checkered.
The silence is telling.
Race. It's trying to figure out who doesn't have a name right now.
Yes, Scott Warren, Jacob Roth, Harry Tiller.
I think I'm gonna go with Harry Tiller.
Alright. Dean, who do you
But-
think is going to win the race?
I don't know. I think that 15 truck in 6th place is looking pretty good right now.
Do you?
The right side of your
No,
truck
no.
ain't looking too good though, but whatever.
No, it's not. But, but you know what? The driver's still intact.
To be
That's
fair,
all
Harry
that
Tiller's
matters.
got a massive hole in his hood, so left side of that can see some open space.
It's either gonna be Scott or Jacob because these guys are just gonna wreck in the back for last on screen white checkered. So
I'll give a
I'll be
shout
shocked.
out to Alexander Balderas, who is multiple laps down, is mathematically not getting any more positions to here this evening, but he's still out there. I give it to him.
He's dedicated.
He is.
Oh, Corbin should have gone back out there and picked up one small Francisco Scaramuza.
I couldn't. I had 30 minutes
Scaramuza.
required.
That's what I'm going with.
Pain.
But Scott
Who I
Warren
hit, but I hit him like a ton of bricks.
is going to lead us down. Pace track is off.
If there is a caution, I am crying.
Let's finish under green here,
I
fellas.
mean, there probably will be.
There's only like 18 or 19 on track, but Scott gets a great restart.
I'm just gonna
Barry
watch
Taylor
it.
was nowhere to be found on that restart.
Oh,
As
Scott
was-
Warren's gonna get blown by. He has to pick a lane.
Pick a lane and stick to it. Gonna stick with the bottom here. Rocky Boy to third, Jacob Roth with no help up top. There's our hero in the back, Dean Clavitt, trying to close up. As Andrew Cootie currently holds the ninth and final transfer spot. That 45 trying to make a move. Lucas Plessel. Front four,
Dean
single
got-
file.
I couldn't suck up at all.
Corey Henry trying to make
Corey
a move to
Henry's
the
making a move.
outside.
Is anyone gonna go with him? It's Roth. Roth is going. Oh,
We're going to make
P6
it to
behind
the
him.
white flag.
race is official. Andrew Cootie sitting at 3.
Corey Henry coming down to block. Last to first, potentially, for Corey Henry. Jacob Roth with help from Rocky Boyd on that outside line, though not a lot of it. Looks like a 7-car race at the moment. They all move up. Scott Warren takes a peek up top. Jacob Roth with the help.
Scott Warren's there.
Oh, and
I got
Dean's
there.
wrecking in the back. Side by side for the lead in turn number 4. Scott Warren, Corey Henry. What do Jacob Roth and Andrew Cootie decide to do?
Get
Sorry,
wrecked.
I got there.
Out of turn number 4 for the final time, and we're all wrecking.
Corey Henry. No, it's
Gonna be Corey Henry, last to first. Oh, and the 51 upside down.
I believe that's going to be pretty controversial. He does kind of go and block him into the wall. There is a chance that he is disqualified.
Oh my goodness, Wesley Parker. Unofficial Corey Henry in the number 5 machine. Let's take a look at this last couple hundred yards. 27's going to turn Scott Warren. And then it's
Rocky Boyd's the winner.
Rocky Boyd, your winner. From where?
From second.
Where did you see that?
Rod Flag just announced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Well, I have voiced that off.
Oh, well, hold up.
Now you can't be saying...
Andrew Cootie's saying that there was netcode, but Rod Flag said that Rocky Boyd is the winner.
Thanks,
I'm-
Romeo.
He said... Oh, boy.
Yeah, Rod Flag, owner of the league, said Rocky Boyd is the winner, but there
Yeah.
it seems to be
Thanks for
some
running over.
protests.
Well, let's see here. Off of turn number 4. He was sitting about 6th. Corey loses all his help. He's going to come up to block him, and then he does put him in the wall.
He's looking at it a second time, so the other official, or the other ruling,
Well, let's take a look here.
we will wait.
Looks like the 27 just gives the 76 a bad bump. Everybody else wrecks.
Standing stand, so Corey Henry is actually your winner. It was ruled netcode.
So Corey Henry is the winner?
Corey Henry is the winner.
I mean, I don't know.
I did, and you still
I
ran
mean,
over
he
me,
does
so.
technically never touch him.
I guess in that aspect, yes. But Corey Henry last to first. My pick wins the race. Wins the race, so that's pretty good. I
He
get
lost, then won it all within about a minute.
my emotions were swirling.
He'll be remembered.
Well, where's Corey Henry at? Let's get him up here. He's nowhere to be found,
He's too good for us.
apparently.
Ooh.
Oh well, Wayne's out here for. Anyways, next race.
Yeah, time for IROC.
That's right. I'm not in that. Are you gonna get the winner up here?
Ah, we're trying.
We're trying.
Corey in general chat says, I didn't mean for the contact, just trying to put Rocky go
there
to
he
the
is.
wall. There's Corey Henry. He joined about 2 seconds before the race went green. Was 3 laps down at one point. Cautions got you back on the lead lap. and you did a last to first the hard way.
Yeah, we had some issues just getting into the server. We've never used the UI, and
Oh, that's gonna.
Ooh, a website user.
Oh,
You.
yeah, for whatever reason, the UI decided to change all my graphics.
Oh man.
For 10 minutes, it was telling me I didn't even have iRacing installed, so
Jeez.
I was just lucky to get into the field, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, knowing that, it's even sweeter though. Last to first, mostly avoided the chaos, and then the last 100 yards or so, it all kind of came together off of turn number 4. Made a decent block, and then some netcode took over the rest of the way. But he came home with the victory.
Yeah, I don't like for that contact at the end. I was just trying to move Rocky up to the wall as much as I could without getting into him, and I thought I left a little bit of room for him to squeeze by the wall, and netcode just decided otherwise. Sorry to him. I don't want to win by fencing somebody. I was definitely running him up there, but like I said, I thought I left him a little bit of room, and this track's not very good with netcode.
Yeah.
I think me and Scott almost died.
Yeah, it happened a couple times out there tonight, but we see it all the time. We'll probably see it in the future race here, in the IROC race. We'll see it a couple more times tonight. But what do you hope to achieve the rest of the night for the feature race? You hoping to go 2 for 2, obviously?
I hope so. Actually, I'm going to go 3 for 3.
Oh,
if
you're
we
in the
can.
IROC race tonight?
Ooh.
Yeah, we got IROC coming.
Yeah, I
up
got
next,
locked in
so,
about 10 minutes before this, so I didn't know who was in it. But, well, I will see you in the IROC race, and good luck the rest of the night, sir.
All right, appreciate it. We'll
Yep.
see you later.
See you. All right. Words from your winner, Corey Henry, this evening. Thoughts on the race, boys?
It was okay.
No.
Bullshit.
Okay, Corbin. Just because you
well,
can't
for
miss a
Corbin,
wreck
it
to
was
save your
bad.
life, just because you can't miss a wreck to save your life.
My final thoughts. This track, fantastic. Netcode is awful.
Yeah.
They need to
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah.
Like, it is such a fun track to be doing like 230 miles an hour in a truck and have that much room. But the fact that you can't get that close and then you just send somebody.
And obviously the turns, like on the entry of these turns, you just float right in, so you gotta turn right, like at the I can't talk.
You gotta wheel it. You gotta wheel it.
Yeah, you basically gotta wheel it in, you basically have to maintain control the whole way through, because even off exit you can even float off. So
your
it's,
top 8, Corey Henry, Rocky Boyd, Cameron Hurt, Wesley Pearson, Tyler Lawton, Harry Tiller, Michael Moody, Michael McIlroy, all locked in on finishing position. Obviously, points provisionals and opt-ins and opt-outs will decide the final points provisional. I don't know. I have no idea who the points provisional is tonight. I apologize. But
damn it, Max. Come on.
I know.
Do better.
Yes, I know. But I'm gonna go over to the Twitch TV /Maxwell for the IROC and Future race, and then Puffer Zone Network will broadcast their point of view of the IROC and Future race. So
For now.
check both of us out. Check me out. Check them out. Shill, or go shill the links or something.
But I still have the link up here.
Just shill
Go buy
the
our
link.
merch.
No,
Go buy our merch.
No, shill this link, sir.
No, I don't like your link.
I hate
Go
you.
buy our merch. I don't care if your stream gets views.
Either way, I'll be doing IROC there and the Future race. Puffer Zone got their
You start streaming Call of Duty with me, and I'll share your link.
whatever. But congratulations again to Corey Henry tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone out there for the IROC and Future race. Hopefully, I'll take care.